Hi, welcome everyone to the game 2 of week 2 of round 2 of the Deloitte Netball Super League. This is the game Fier Orcas versus Blaze. Right now the MC is calling up the starting lineups for both teams, but just a bit of background. In round 1, Blaze won 54-24 over Orcas, so a 30 goal difference. But today we have the introduction of the international players, so we'll be looking to see how they can change up the game and the score lines. So both teams opting to start with their international shooters. Both that goal shooter, Kande Masamba for Blaze and Stella Mataletzi for Llabten. So early on in the first game of the day, we had Snickers versus Llabten. It was a really close fight across most of the game except for the second quarter where Snickers capitalized the absence of the Llabten international player. So the ruling for the international players are that they will have to play a minimum of 2 quarters and a maximum of 3 quarters. So the coaches will have to be really strategic in when they play them throughout the game. So all players on court are ready to go, waiting for the umpire's first whistle of the game. So Orcas away with the first center pass. It was nice flat play from the Orcas midcourts. Unfortunately, just spread out the back door. A bit of a placement issue. Blaze with the through court now. Good vision from Jamie Lim, goalkeeper of Blaze. And they're immediately down into there. Goated. Nice big split from Tendai, finding herself under the post. And that is goal number 1 of the game to Blaze. So that's how much confidence the Blaze players have in the international player. Go Wei Ping immediately looking into the circle and letting a long one in. Good attempt from Shuning, however, even better placement from Zulfa into Stella. Nice hands from Shuning. You could see her just setting up and allowing the midcourts to think that there is space at the front. Unfortunately, unable to collect the intercept. And Orcas under the post, an easy one for Stella. Strong hands and tip from Misha. Unfortunately, Orcas just a bit too casual with the pass. Ends out this sideline. Good play from Orcas. All defenders keeping their attacker at the back of them. Wow. Chen Hui Fan with an intercept, getting the ball right back for Blaze Dolphins. Sorry, Blaze. The idea was there, unfortunately. Jamie just step for step with Stella, putting pressure onto that pass. Tendai just too strong in the air. And again, Wei Ping just catching the Orcas defenders, opening up a little space on the baseline and popping it over to Tendai. Really loving the connection that they have going in the goal circle. Nice front drive from Zulfa. Blaze attack unit really opening up space beautifully at the moment, using sharp angles and to just turn the defenders' bodies inside and out. It's a good hold from Zulfa. Just faking the ball out to bring Jamie towards the circle edge before she did a quick short pass into Stella under the post. A bit of a miscom, but smart from Tendai, eyes on the ball, picking up that loose ball quickly for Blaze. As a mid-court myself, Tendai is a mid-courter's dream. Really strong front hold, space, getting up in the air with two hands strongly. Good attempt from Jamie, she saw it, unfortunately was unable to collect. Really trying her best across all three passes, but just too swift from the Orcas attack. Ball into Tendai at that point was a little under, but just really strong pull-ins from her to secure the pass under the post. And Orcas onto attack once again. Just a good pressure from the Blaze defense, just shutting down all options, causing the goal attack from Orcas to shuffle her feet. And again, just a pinpoint pass into Tendai. Nice long pass into her. Unfortunately, called for leaning against the post. So possession to Orcas. We're just 2 minutes shy from the first round of the super shot activation. There's only 5 goals of difference. And with a super shot specialist like Zulfa on the Orcas team, anything could happen. Quick double play from Zulfa to bring herself closer to the goal, and the ball dribbles in. So a quick change on the Orcas defense. We have Matilda coming out to goal defense and Misha moving back to goalkeeper, potentially to just provide a little more height into the circle and to deter the Blaze attackers from throwing the long balls in. Really strong attack on the ball from Jamie Lim, and unfortunately unable to keep it on court, so Orcas still has possession. So just in the moment, I would have wished for Shannon to actually be on circle edge to provide a direct option. The pocket drive, even if it had gone through, would have put both shooters on the non-ball side. So really having a think about what makes it easier for their shooters to attack the post. Good attempt from Misha. Fingertips to the ball. Unfortunately unable to get one there. Good placement from the Blaze team. Really strong start from Hui Fen at wing attack in this quarter. She is the most experienced player on throughout the whole NSL tournament. Currently, she has had 18 seasons of the Netball Super League. And there we go. It's 5 minutes to go, and any shot within the outer ring would be a 2-point shot moving forward. So I think we'll expect to see Orcas looking to place the ball into Zulfa as much as possible. Orcas attackers currently really hesitant with the pass. We'd love to see them release it as soon as the option appears, just to keep their flow going. And there we have it. First super shot of the game from Go Wei Ping. An easy, slick one from her. There we have it, Zulfa with an easy 2 points, unfazed. Sneaky bullet pass into her goal shooter in between both defenders, having caught them, just having their head down. Smart move from Chen Hui-fen. Stella attempting a super shot herself as well, unfortunately unable to convert, and Blaze with the possession. Nice front drive from Go Wei Ping, just to bring the ball down quickly, catching all her defenders, just sagging back, and an even nicer feed, just turning and releasing into a goal shooter. Really confident play there. Strong attack of the ball from Matilda, earning Orcas the ball with Neya just flying down court into the pocket. Strong jump from Jamie. And unfortunately, Orcas unable to convert with that shot, unable to get the rebound, and we have Blaze back on attack. One and a half more minutes to go, 10 goals the difference. Of course, with the new super shot ruling, 10 goals is just 3 turnovers within the last 5 minutes of each quarter. So we absolutely cannot write Orcas out of the game. Shots just not dropping for Orcas at the moment. Strong hold at the front from Tendai, earning her a contact call on Misha. And we have Wei Ping taking the super shot once again, slotting it just so calmly. Just a bit of miscommunication between both midfielders. Would have loved to see Laura attacking the pocket rather than just cutting back so early. Good attempt from Li Xuan. Unfortunately unable to get both hands onto the ball, and we have Stella getting herself into the super shot zone once again. Unfortunately spent too much time on that, and that brings us to the end of our first quarter with Blaze leading Orcas at 20-8. To the second quarter of the game versus Blaze versus Orcas. Both teams just getting into their final hurdles before they enter the court. No change for the Orcas team from what we can see so far. A couple of changes for Blaze. We have Li Pei Shan coming in at goal shooter. We have Shalene moving in at wing attack, and Cheyenne Howard moving in at goal defense. And sorry, we have Kimberly Cole as well at wing defense. Soft hands from Nia. A free ball into Blaze's hands, unfortunately. Or rather, fortunately, Matilda able to get the intercept. Strong ball from the Orcas defenders up front, forcing the ball back into the Blaze defenders. A nice pot from Pei Shan, unfortunately unable to convert, and Misha with the really strong two-handed rebound. Nice cover from the Blaze defenders. Just conning space and putting some doubt into the attacker's mind. Stella with a nice front drive, unable to convert. A strong take and a big lunge from Stella to place herself closer to the post and able to convert this time round. Orcas again with the center pass. Just a bit of miscommunication between Stella and Shannon. After all, this is just their second game together. Players would still be trying to build the connections and understanding on attack. Good hold from Pei Shan and good placement from Wei Ping as well to put her under the post, and an easy shot for Blaze. Blaze really finding a lot of pocket space at the moment, and a lot of confidence to release the long passes as well. Nice sneaky run from Zulfa along the baseline, and good vision from Stella. Confident placement from Wei Ping, just sighting Misha, rolling to the back and doing a quick easy pop at the front. Both teams really steady in the opening minutes of the second quarter. Misha coming off for a hunt, but Laura composed and giving an easy ball to Pei Shan under the post. Smart from Stella, just popping through both defenders for an easy offload. Again, strong first and second phase from the Blaze attackers. Pei Shan tippy toes on the baseline, able to keep it in. Unable to convert, but Wei Ping there to pick up. the rebound. So Stella has been coming in to the circle, coming out of the circle really often. I would potentially like to see her staying in a bit more just to see what changes and how much space it can help. It can help open up for the Orcas attacker. Pishan with her hands up in the air, really wanting the ball, dominating the space right under the post, currently winning the battle between herself and Misha. Strong confidence start from her in this second quarter. Couple of those loose balls heading out of the court right now. Attackers coming in, but passes just going way back into the pockets. Nice sharp change from Laura and a quick pass into Peishan. Blaze just having the flow right now, but unfortunately Peishan caught for the contact on that rebound. Things just unraveling for the Orcas team at the moment. Connections just breaking down here. Hopefully they'll be able to regroup, play shorter passes, build those connections once again. Tactical change for Orcas, a swap between Zulfa and Stella. Hopefully we'll be able to see Stella's athleticism on display in the center third. Amazing play between both shooters. Such a strong drive from Wei Ping after releasing the pass. Such a strong take from Matt, contested by Wei Ping. Stella just being called for contact on Jamie. Umpires have really been looking at those offensive contact this NSL season. Just a bit too casual from Wei Ping over there. Two defenders on Peishan. And you have Orcas really getting themselves quickly down court. Unfortunately, just unable to find an easy access into the circle ball, traveling laterally at the moment. It's good work from the Blaze mid-court defenders as well, just really keeping them off the circle edge and getting hands over on the balls. A good jump from Jamie, just tipping the ball in the air. Looks deceivingly easy, but really requires precise timing. And in a blink of an eye, Blaze has brought the ball down and slotted in goal number 29 for them. We're 1 minute away from the super short period. Will Orcas be able to capitalize this time round to close the score gap? Nice from Misha picking up the ball. Unfortunately, again, Orcas just not treasuring it. Connections breaking down throughout the court, and Blaze has possession once again. Good attempt from Izen. So Wei Ping just citing the height difference between Pei Shan and Matilda. Smart, easy pop from her to the front, and Pei Shan shoots in goal 30. And there you have the siren indicating the start of the super short period. And Stella immediately finding herself in the outer zone, unable to convert. Shannon there to pick up the loose ball rolling out of the circle. I do wonder if there's a specific game plan that Orcas has when it comes to these 5 minutes. So Matilda's really shutting down that 2-point drive from Wei Ping. Pei Shan just unable to convert, just hitting the front rim. Orcas has had plenty of ball coming out from their defense side. And they would really need to treasure these balls if they want to close score gap early in this game. Nice pass and cut from Nia, finding herself at the top of the circle. Just a soft ball from her. Blaze goalkeeper Jamie all over it. Tippy toes from Pei Shan, finding his co-shooter in the circle. Really nice control of the ball. And there you have it, just a one-legged shot from Wei Ping. She's just in her zone at the moment. Stella again with an attempt on a super shot, and this time it sinks in, earning her 2 points. Just 2.5 more minutes to go in the second quarter of this game. Blaze currently up 14 goals. A much closer fight this time round with just 4 goals of difference in this particular quarter itself. Again, Shannon hitting the deck once again, just tripping over the legs of the defenders, but just quickly back up as well. Stella in the zone, you had Zulfa offering, but the confidence to back herself up and slot in another 2-point goal for her team, closing the gap slightly in this quarter. Patient Smart just getting herself past the line into the 2-point zone, unable to convert. Just surprised there that Zulfa was unwilling to take that shot. But of course, if you have someone like Stella in the zone right now, why would you not give the ball to her? Can she make it 4 in a row in this third? attempt number 4 from Stella and shot number 4 from Stella. Just like that. She's gotten 8 points on the scoreboard for Orcas over here, closing the gap slightly. Just 30 seconds to go in this quarter. Orcas trying their best to hold them up. An obstruction call on Matilda, Wei Ping with the ball in the 2-point zone. No goal. So this brings us to halftime. We have Blaze 33, Orcas 24, a much stronger display from Orcas. We're excited to see what they would do. Welcome back to the second half of the game, Blaze versus Orcas. If you're just tuning in, we have Blaze leading the game at 33-24 at the moment. A couple of changes for the Blaze lineup. So for international players, they will only be able to play a minimum of 2 quarters and a maximum of 3 quarters. So we have Stella coming off onto the bench and Synthesh in at goal shooter. And we have Kalisa onto court at wing defense with Leanne at goal defense. So Blaze making their changes as well. We have Shuning coming in at goal defense. There you have her just contesting the ball with Synthesh. We have a new center on court. I believe that's Granier. Chen Hui-Fen back at wing attack. And the international player Tendai back at goal shooter replacing Pei Shan. Nice long ball from Jamie, just sighting her attackers down court. Nice placement into Tendai. So Blaze, despite the changes, just continuing with their good play from the first half. So there's an obvious game plan over here. The moment they have the ball, turning in, sighting the international player, letting it go. A nice one-handed placement from Tendai. I thought that would have been counted, but umpire just calling the penalty to be taken once again. Nice passing cut from Li Xuan. However, Blaze just unable to keep possession of the ball. They are doing a really good job keeping Orcas moving laterally, not really allowing them a good drive down the court. Smart from Jamie. She saw the ball being released and she ran the back to pick up an easy intercept. And again, confidence from the Blaze attackers, just turning and releasing it right into the circle. Misha just unable to do much against such a stronghold. So you can hear the Orcas supporters really just pushing their team forward. Tendai getting a little fancy with a quick layup. Good hands from Shuning, just disrupting play. Her Blaze attackers quickly picking up the ball. She have a bit of a misplacement over there between both of the attackers. But the whole Blaze team back into defense. That was the amazing intercept from Hui Fen, unfortunately just falling out of court. Good read of the game from her. Nice pass and cut from Mia. Smart from her to use the ball to keep herself on site. Midfielders from Orcas just unable to connect with their shooters at the moment. Both just spraying out of baseline. And Blaze just fully capitalizing these mistakes to keep the scoreline ticking. So just no way forward for the Orcas players at the moment. I would love to see them putting in a couple of change of directions just like that from Lian. So when they start putting in a change of direction, that's where their play is opening up. Ball just dribbling up from Zulfa. What a nice big split from Tendai. Ball was placed almost in the outer ring of the circle, but with such a lunge, she found herself right under the post, and that is the strength that these international players bring on court. Again, just hands up, indicating to her mid-quarters that she's ready. Really loving the support that the Orcas team is getting at the moment. Really urging their teammates to keep their heads up and keep pushing. A really strong start from Blaze in this third quarter. Halfway through and leading by 10 goals at the moment. A tentative feed from the Orcas center, but this time it connects and Zulfa with an easy pass in. A quick change for the Blaze team. We have Wei Ping to the bench for a well-deserved rest, and we have Shalin on at goal attack. But the attack plan stays the same. Get the ball, turn inside the option in the circle and let it go. So Shuning getting caught for the contact once again, allowing Zulfa to take the penalty. Yet another change again for the players on court. A couple of rotation. We have Matilda coming in at goalkeeper. We have Misha moving in at goal defense and Lian to wing defense. So really potentially just changing it back to their usual defense lineup in the circle. Hopefully that connection can help get some turnover for them. Again, all Orcas attackers just really leading with one long run. I would like to see them put in more change of direction to lose their player before they go for the ball. A nice tip and pick up from Jamie. With fun experience, just passing and cutting down the court. Umpire just calling time, getting Misha, the goal defense of Orcas, to adjust her beat to be the right side up. Nice of the Blaze attackers to help her out with that. And they're back on task. Hui Fan, ambitious with that feed, but Orcas getting hands onto that pass. Sintish unable to convert. Nice front space from Jamie on that rebound. So we're just under 20 seconds shy away from the super short zone. Good attempt from Naya. Unfortunately, Grenier already had 2 hands to the ball. So there you have it, the siren indicating the super short zone. Again, just really long leads from both mid-quarters, deep into the pocket. No one really punching forward towards the ball. Again, just miscommunication between the attackers. Jamie all over it. Blaze just blazing down the court. A quick pass into Tendai, and there she has it, her super shot of the quarter. Good attempt from Naya, unfortunately just coming from the back. Orcas just unable to find an easy way forward at this point in time. Sintish coming out to offload. A nice pass and cut from Naya. Unfortunately, she was unable to place the ball to Zulfa. Blaze defenders getting their fingers onto it. Just a bit of a pass and hope from Hui Fen over there. Orcas attackers. Defenders, sorry. Quickly picking that up. Zulfa in her 2-point range, in her comfort zone. Just 3 more minutes in this quarter. Would Orcas be able to get some balls back to close the gap? A really strong drive from Hui Fen, pulling a contact call on Lien, her wing defense. What quick play from Tendai, going from rebound straight into the 2-point zone and again back into the rebound attempt. Sintish just not sighting her center on ball side at that point in time. Again, it's that transverse line to circle edge area that Orcas is really struggling with. Shalin unable to convert that super shot, but Tendai there to clean it up. Good vision from Misha to clear the mess. Would have loved to see Zulfa with the confidence to take the shot. It has been a hard-earned feed into the circle. Orcas team urging their players on court to get the ball back. A good attempt from Zulfa. Just 40 seconds to go. They'll be wanting to get the ball back for another attempt at goal. But just too sharp, too confident from the Blaze attack. And Tendai with yet another super shot. goal. Loving how she's able to change from under the post holding to long range shooting so effortlessly. And once again, the final goal of the quarter. There you have it, the whistle. Blaze 55, Orcas 30. Come back to the final quarter of the game between Blaze and Orcas. Current score 55-30. We have Orcas with the first center pass of the quarter. More changes for the Orcas team. We have Matilda at goalkeeper, Misha at goal defense. We have Kalista moving, we have Stella moving in at goal attack, Kalisa moving in at wing attack, and Zulfa back to goal shooter. My favorite combination, shooting combination of the season is currently on. We have Tendai at goal attack and Peishan at goal shooter. Good attempt from Matilda, unfortunately unable to get around the body. Patient with the penalty and an easy shot for herself. That should get her confidence going. A coach killer, we have Stella with a breaking call. A not set for Blaze. Possession thankfully back with the Orcas attackers. Umpire just calling for the penalty to be set up. Smart from Shuning. She saw that Stella only had eyes for that mid-quarter and she went for the intercept. Wow, nice pass and cut from Tendai, just effortlessly switching from her earlier role as a holding shooter to a running goal attack. Such a versatile player on court. Strong take from Nia. Ball placed slightly away from her. Zulfan unable to convert. Orcas supporters really urging them, backing them back on defense to get the ball. And it worked. We have Orcas with the possession once again. Let's see what they can do about it. Just miscommunication again across the Orcas attack. Blaze undisturbed, just going through the game, getting the ball down smoothly. Nice change in direction from Tendai. And a quick pop over to Patient. A quick change. We have Zulfa back to go attack and Stella back to go shooter. Potentially a lineup that they are more comfortable with. Better placement from the Orcas midcourts to find Stella under the post. Blaze attackers just finding easy space on the post. Unfortunately, just squeezing the ball too much into the pocket. Just an exchange of intercepts at the moment. Brilliant play from the defenders. Blaze taking the upper hand and converting that shot. Better opening of the space for the Orcas attack at the moment. Just slightly under 10 minutes to go for this game. We have one final game. After this at 4 p.m. we have Swifts versus Mannas. So both teams did exceptionally well last week, and they'll be looking to ride that high into this weekend's game. But for now, we still have Blaze versus Orcas. 9 minutes to go. Patient unable to convert that shot, but we have Tendai to clean up with an easy under the goal shot. Orcas shooters just playing the ball in and out to find a comfortable position for themselves. Peshan with a nice strong hold under the post, indicating to her mid-quarter that she's ready. A bit of a miscommunication between the shooters. Orcas quickly back onto attack. Nia doing a mountain of work outside, trying to get her shooters into a comfortable position. A much better connection between Zulfa and Stella. I'm not too sure if that ball was meant for Stella or someone outside the circle, but it got through anyway. A quick tactical change for Blaze. We have Tendai coming out, Wei Ping on at goal attack, and Charlene in at wing attack. Well, a couple more changes at the back. We have Shuning coming off the court, and Kimberly in at wing defense, Cheyenne to goal defense. So quite a lot of changes for Blaze in this game, potentially just trying out all their lineups as they continue on throughout the season. A nice triangle play from Blaze to find Patient under the post. Soft hands, unfortunately, for Kalisa. Blaze immediately getting themselves down the court. Wei Ping with a sneaky leg, bring herself in closer to the post. Slotting in goal number 65 for Blaze. 6.5 more minutes to go of this game between Blaze and Orcas. Blaze really dominating the game currently with smooth, slicky passes and nice angled runs. Strong defense from them as well, shutting down the Orcas' drives. Confident release from Kalisa. And a nice easy shot from Stella. Just 30 more seconds to the final super short period of this game. Both teams will be looking to put up more points onto the scoreboard. Nice long ball once again over the mess, and the Orcas shooters find themselves closer to the post. Much better play from the Orcas team. And there we go, we have the siren. And an amazing feat from Cheyenne, sighting Wei Ping along the baseline. Such is the confidence that this team has at the moment. Cheyenne just backing up too much into Stella's body. Easy quick pass from Stella to Zulfa in the 2-point zone, and Zulfa coolly slots it in. Just 4 more minutes to go. Pei Shan with her attempt at the super shot. Unfortunately unable to convert this time round. Ball falling into her hands. Good hands from Misha to tip the ball and keep the rebound in play. It's a good idea from Zulfa. Unfortunately, just a bit of misunderstanding over there again. This is just the second game. The players are on court together with the international players, so it will take some time for things to fall into place. Long balls just not sinking for Blaze at the moment. 3 minutes to go, bodies are tired, players really pushing themselves. It has been a hard-fought game between both of these teams. Nice swap between Jamie and Cheyenne. Really confusing space for the Orcas attacking unit at the moment. Strong jump and pressure from Jamie. Stella getting hands to it. Unfortunately, no one from her team there to collect. Just all pink dresses at the moment. Just 2 more minutes to go. Whipping for another super shot. Orcas will be looking to put in a couple more of their own just to close the scoreline that they have. The goal difference will matter if there are any draws on the table towards the end of this round. We're counting down to the final minute of this game. Blaze with the center pass, still with a strong attacking play. A little surprised that Wei Ping decided to pass it off instead of taking that shot. But a nice triangle play to find Pei Shan under the post. Final 30 seconds on the court. Another nice intercept from Cheyenne. Connections just not building for the Orcas attacking unit this game. Pei Shan popping into the super shot zone for her own attempt. Unfortunately unable to sink it. 15 seconds to this game. Orcas will be trying to put in one more. Cheyenne again flying out for a nice intercept. And there we have it. The final whistle of the game. A dominant display of netball on both attack and defense from Blaze. Final score 71-41. And we'll see you at the next game at 4 p.m. Swiss versus Mannas.